In terms of scale, the European elections rival those in the US or India. 380 million people called upon to vote for a continent's new representatives. But there's little pride in the EU. Instead, anger has swept Europe. The crisis has brought austerity, unemployment and stagnation. Many feel that individual nations' powers are being eroded. The current makeup of the European Parliament, where the centre-right forms the biggest group, looks set for a shake-up. Polls suggest the EPP is still likely to come out top, but may be reduced to an effective dead heat with the centre-left. Smaller, moderate parties could also be squeezed. Some predict a lot of hard bargaining ahead.
They will have to rely on coalitions with other groups, much more than in the past, to adopt legislation. You need to have 2 or 3 smaller blocs to join the EPP if they want to vote on something which the socialists are against. If the parliament, which today had a problem already about the democratic deficit, if tomorrow it's becoming even more inefficient, what will be the outcome of that?
The real winners could well be those who until now have been on Europe's fringes. It's thought Eurosceptics could take around a quarter of all seats, with a much higher proportion of nationalist MEPs than at present. The question is, what will they do next?
If they want to do something, they will need to form a group. If they remain fragmented, that of course will not affect then the big parties a lot. But I imagine, let's say, they will do what they can, let's say, to block as much as possible.
As Euronews Brussels correspondent explains, the key to these elections lies in the turnout. One of the lessons to be learned about people's commitment towards the EU will be given by the rate of abstention, which has been increasing since 1979. In that year, 61% of voters went to the polls, but in the last elections, only 43% cast their vote.